Hi Leo, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Libra season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about it, you can read them down below, or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Leos, it does feel like during mid-October there's a lot of cleaning up to do. So this cleaning up could be literal, as in you needing to organize here your home, the spaces the space where you work, needing to perhaps get rid of a lot of things you don't need that are taking up too much space. It's a very interesting time for some of you because it feels like the more you give away, the more you're freeing yourself from goods that you don't need. Resources, materials, again, objects, things that might even have some value, but you know that you don't need them anymore. You being, it's almost like by doing that, you're being rewarded with this positive feeling of opportunities, almost like you're creating space to really have new, bright, shiny things come in. Because I feel like what some of you most desire, Leos, is to really have a new chapter to write. And this new chapter has to be different from the last one, as in you want surprises, you want changes, you want things to be really different from what they were. Because they were not good enough, because they were not interesting enough. I feel like there has been a dullness, an apathy, a feeling of boredom with how something has been in your life. And that's what you're getting rid of, is everything that reminds you of a cycle, a phase where you felt out of your element, where you felt like something that just didn't combine with you, but you settled for it. It can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be, a project, something that was not right, but that was a part of your life, and you're getting rid of it. You're clearing out from your life things that even led you a little bit to a path of self-destruction. So I also feel like this clearing and this cleaning up could be, for some, could be healing, starting a healing journey, a recovery process when it comes to addictions of any kind. So some of you that might come to a point where you recognize that you don't want this anymore, you don't want this bad habit anymore, this bad thing anymore, and you're starting the recovery journey exactly by getting rid of what reminds you of that, or the actual source of addiction that you were used to. You're ready to let it go. You're ready to stop something bad. And this on its own, again, is going to have a huge positive impact and comeback, like fast comeback, where you start to see opportunities, you start to see beauty, you start to see inspiration, you start to see things that motivate you, that source of addiction or toxicity didn't allow you to see through the thick, it's like this thick, dark fog that really kept you from seeing that you belong. There's something about your happiness that belongs elsewhere. So some of you Leos also need some quiet time. There's a group of Leos where this is about needing quiet time, needing silence, needing prayer, needing meditation, needing to be connected to your own inner being in order to know what to do. Some of you, this is about understanding what must be done. So, and in silence you will find your answer. I feel that if you're too busy, too occupied, if you are around too many opinions, too many voices, too much of a hectic environment, it won't satisfy you right now, and it won't lead you to the awareness that is required in order to know what to do, in order to know what's best to be done about something that is weighing heavy. So I feel like for some of you this is an impactful decision, is something that's weighing heavy, so you really need to take your time with it. There's another group as well where your trust is a main theme. Being trusting yourself, trusting others. I feel like some of you Leos in relationships might be having trust issues with your partner, or vice versa. There might be jealousy here, power games, manipulation, control tactics, that on its own is something that goes back to the first message, needs to be cleared, because it's not helping this relationship to thrive, or it's not making this relationship viable to continue, in your life. It's like, if this issue is not addressed and treated, there's a likelihood for some of you that it won't work. And I feel like some of you Leos know this at a heart level, that if there's a trust problem, that it's not addressed, that it's not treated, most likely something will fall apart. This can be a romantic relationship, a friendship, something, in your work, like a business partnership. It depends for each of you, but it's a big thing, this trust. And I feel like some of you, even if it's not coming from you, even if it's this other person you're dealing with that is very insecure or has a lot of trust issues with you, there needs to be, again, in silence, contemplation, as in, why? Could it be that there's something about your behavior, that there's something about you that can somehow contribute to this feeling? Is there something in you that could improve in terms of relating to this person in a way that it's more loving, or more gentle, or more present, or more aware, with more attention? It's like, even if there's if the issue is all projected into the other person you're dealing with, if this is the other person that brings up a lot of these questions, I feel like there needs to be some reflection on how you might induce that mistrust, because I feel like for some of you there's a little bit of an unconscious dynamic where you might tend to do things to create exactly this reaction out of the other person, that then causes a lot of problems. And if it's coming from you, I feel like, again, this period of reflection, and this period where you need to sort things out and clear your mind, is going to bring up to your awareness the real core issue that makes this happen, and where you can improve, and where the work needs to also be done in the other side. So I feel like at the end of this, between difficult relationships you're experiencing, at the end of this, it's going to be a matter of really honestly confronting and discussing issues without playing dirty, because I feel like, again, there's a tendency here to play tricks on each other, to then, point the finger at each other as being the one that caused the issue. So just be mindful of this type of games, because I do feel like mature discussions could take the situation to a good point of solution, the point of solution. But there has to be, maturity. There has to be a grown up in the room in order to make that happen. For other Leos, I feel like you're seeking satisfaction. This satisfaction that some of you are seeking, there's something about some of you desiring again to live a life that's very different from how your life has been lately. You're seeking a level of different. It's like something different, something extraordinary, something, that fits your grand vision of where your potential could take you. So some of you are really also acknowledging that you're capable of much more, and you deserve much more than perhaps, again, what you've been settling for. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and please keep doing so. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.